Well, hey there. It's me, Angie. Come on in. It's time for our neighbor.
It's me, Angie, calling out to you. The door's wide open, step on through. Neighbors chatting over fence lines, sharing stories, sipping sunshine. We're here, we're loud, a lively crowd. She loves you, there's no doubt. She loves you, there's no doubt. Nothing you can do about. Come in, friends, don't hesitate. Angie's heart won't let you wait. The porch light's on, the night is clear. Bring your laughter, leave your fear. Life's a party on this street. Every corner's got a beat. We're here, we're loud, the vibes are loud. She loves you, there's no doubt. She loves you, there's no doubt. Nothing you can do about. And you can never come in, friends, don't hesitate. Angie's heart won't let you wait. Woo!
Hey, hey, hey. Good morning. How are you? Welcome in to my Thursday live neighborhood chat. Welcome to my home. How have y'all been doing? Is everything okay? I am here. We're going to check on our neighbors and see what's going on. I'm so glad you decided to come and visit. Welcome in. It's been hot here in Mississippi. What's been going on in your neck of the woods? Welcome. Let me see who's here. Super Dave. Welcome in. Welcome in. How are you? Um, I'm trying to share us out. Oh, I'm glad you've been doing very well. Welcome in. Welcome in. Let me share myself out. Hold on. Let me share us out. So glad you're here, Dave. What you been doing? Gotta find my live chat. My live chat. Is it hot where you are? Is it hot where you are? All right, let me share us out. I don't know if anybody will come in. I'll be with you in just a second. So glad you're here. All right, we good. Oh, South Carolina. Oh, I love South Carolina. What part of South Carolina? Because I'm trying to think. When James was cleaning up hazardous waste when we first got married, he did that the first 10 years of our marriage. He cleaned up hazardous waste. They had a job in South Carolina, and I flew there to be with him. It was beautiful where we were, and I can't remember where we were. South of Columbia. Okay. Spartanburg, South Carolina. Is that a place? Spartanburg, Spartanburg. I think that was it. Spartanburg, South Carolina. I think that was it. Good morning. I will butcher that name. Oh, in the Philippines. Uh, I hate to say that name because I'll probably butcher it. Okay, that's where we were. That's where we were. That's where he was cleaning up hazardous waste. Good morning, Hendantes. I know I butchered that name. Welcome in from the Philippines. Welcome in. Let's see. I was 20, maybe probably 22 years old when I was in Spartanburg, and it was gorgeous. It really was pretty. James and I said we'd always retire to South Carolina. That's where we said we would retire to. But life goes on, and you get children and you have grandchildren. And you don't want to leave the grandchildren to go to another state and not be with the grandchildren. So and James is going to be retiring in 2 years. He's going to retire, and we plan on traveling and going places, but we probably will not move since we have grandchildren. Uh, Tooch man, welcome. How are you, Tooch? So glad you made it. Welcome in. Welcome in. Tooch, is it hot where you are? It's hot here in Mississippi. I mean, hot. Like it's 100 degrees. Not. It feels like 100. It's actually 100. It gets up to that high during the day, and then the heat index, of course, is like 115 to 120. It is so hot here in Mississippi. But we always know that August is going to be our hottest month. I mean, August is going to be hot. They say we're supposed to have a brutal winter here in the South. They named Georgia, uh, Mississippi, Alabama, Louisiana. It's for like they're comparing this winter to like one that happened in 1846, I think. That's how bad it's supposed to be. Not too bad. Don't send it. Oh, Tooch. Oh, Tooch. It is hot. I am not joking. It is hot. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it. Super Dave. That's it. MSay. MSay, where are you from? Welcome into the chat. How are you? But I'm trying to stay in until it gets late in the afternoon. But you know, the hottest time of the day is like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. That's the hottest part of the day. Hello, hello, hello. So we're trying to. I mean, we wake up, and I'm gonna tell you something. We wake up and it's 80 something degrees already, and that's like at 7:15. Um, well, I actually wake up way before then, but around 7 or 7:15, it's already 82, 83, 84 degrees. So you know the day's going to be brutal. James was out in it yesterday a lot because he was cutting the grass, of course, and he had the cowboy grill going, which we call it the cowboy because it's one of those made out of brick. It's a homemade grill that you put wood under it, and it's made out of brick. It's got this round thing that comes up that you can actually put a pot up there and cook something while you're grilling. And he was wanting to cook steaks and stuff for the guys that come by and pick our garbage up because he wanted to do that as a thank you. And he had been telling the guys that he was going to do it. So yesterday was the day. So he was cooking on the grill, trying to do all that, cut the grass. He had to go out to the lease for something. I mean, he wore himself out yesterday. Denise, how are you? Welcome in. What you doing? What you doing, girl? How are you? I loved y'all's auction last night, which I always like. Um, when you and Michael are do y'all's Wednesday night auction, it is hilarious. Oh my gosh, when he was selling the the pen, the presidential pen, and you kept saying, didn't he get shot? Didn't he get? And he said, let me tell my story. Let me tell my story. I was laughing so hard. Oh, it was so funny. Y'all argue back and forth like brother and sister. It is so funny. Funny, funny, funny. I hope that they get to come visit this. I think he said this Friday. I mean, I am just like jelly over here. I'm just like jelly. I mean, if I could just jealous over it. Well, not really, but I mean, I wish I was there too. I mean, I would love to meet you, Michael, Mark. We're we're like two old folks at the old folks home. Mark is coming for sure. Um, oh, I want him to be able to make it. Bless his heart. He was telling us about him not, about him having an issue, which you were there, but um, I prayed for him this morning during my quiet time. I was like, Lord, whatever the issue is, please let him get to a doctor that can take care of whatever he's got going on. Which he said last night he knew what was going on. And it's so crazy because you can't get a doctor to see you. And when they said that they made him an appointment for March of 2027, I thought he could be unalived by March 2027. That is so unheard of. It's crazy. Which I do have a general practitioner doctor. I do have one, and he is very good. I just saw the lymphatic doctors. When I saw him last time, I said, Dr. Preston, I think I need to go see a lymphatic doctor. And he's like, okay, no problem. And he just sets it up, and they called me that same day. After I left the hospital, I mean, his office, that doctor's office called me to set up an appointment. And it wasn't in, they didn't, it wasn't, I didn't have to wait to 2027. That's just crazy. Oh my gosh. If you have a GP, if you have a GP, you're in better shape. They help navigate the doctor. Yes. That's what I said. Preston, I mean, I could go in there and say, Preston, I need to see, let's just say, a podiatrist or a dermatologist, or these are doctors I don't already have, okay? Everything else I have. I have so many ologists that it's just unreal how many ologists I have. That means how many specialists I have. But I could go in there and tell him, Preston, I think I need to go see this person or that person. Okay. And he'll get his nurse to call, or he'll call, or whatever. Then I'll get a phone call and say, do you want to come such and such day? But I cannot believe that they saw him, an actual doctor saw him. Yeah, that's all they do. But I'm going to tell you, honestly, when y'all were talking about it last night, Preston, he does blood work on me. He prescribes me my stronger medication, if you know what I mean. Um, he any kind of x-ray or anything that I might need besides what's going on, he would do that, but he don't really do a lot. Christine, how are you doing? Welcome in. Um, Here in our area, it's such a rural area that they will pay when you go off to college. Like my son wanted to be a general practitioner doctor. That's what he thought he wanted to be. Well, actually, he wanted to be a surgeon, and I was like, no, because I told James, I said, if the first time he loses a patient, if he's operating on them, he will not be able to live with himself. So I didn't want him to be a surgeon because he has a heart that's, I mean, he just couldn't lose a patient. And in surgery, you can lose a patient easy. And my son wouldn't have been able to handle that. So he decided he wanted to be a general practitioner. Well, in our area, they'll pay for you to go to school to be a general practitioner doctor, but you have to stay in a rural area, let's say 5 to 7 years. You have to work which he would have had to work in our area, right here probably, in either our town or the next town over or in another rural place for 5 to 7 years. In other words, till he paid off them sending him to medical school. Well, because he majored in biology and minored in chemistry, but he switched it. He wanted to do physical therapy, which I was glad. I was like, thank you, Lord. But okay, good, good. I look forward to it. Welcome in. Oh, my grandbabies are doing wonderful, wonderful. Oh, Denise, you know that 18 that truck you sent that didn't have a trailer on the back, and I think they call that deadheading when you don't have a trailer on the back. Anyway, Lincoln will not put that truck down. He will not. We put him in the pack and play when he was here the other day for him to take his nap. Oh, he wanted his truck. He wanted his truck in there. When he left to go home, oh no, he had to have that truck. He had to have it. He loves 18 wheeler trucks. He'll watch YouTube videos of 18 wheelers going up and down the road. And when we're traveling to my son's on the interstate, oh my goodness, he talks about the 18 wheelers passing. It is so funny because my dad drove a truck for I don't know how many years. I mean, lots of years. And I thought, my gosh, he's coming up. He loves 18 wheeler trucks too. But he loves them. He has, oh my gosh, he has so many. But he wanted to carry around that truck. If he went outside when he was staying with us, he spent the night with us and stayed the next day. He spent the night with us Monday night and stayed all day Tuesday. If he went outside, he wanted the truck. Wherever he was, he wanted that little truck. I thought, well, I didn't mess up there. I done the right thing. I got him that truck. He loves it. But he kept saying his mama got it for him. He'd say, Gigi, look at this truck my mama got for me. I just let him think it. I said, yeah, baby, I love it. I love that truck. He'd lay down on the floor and roll it around. And I said, I can't wait to tell Denise that he loved that little truck. Denise, what you doing today? Wait, today is Thursday. What you got going on today? Are you doing the Fab Five, or are you gonna do that every other week? Are you doing the Fab Five every other week, or are you doing that one every other week, or are you doing it weekly? You can't do that every other week because that is a great auction. Y'all together. Y'all just y'all just mesh. I mean, y'all just make it fun. I'm doing it every other too. Doing it this week. Oh, you really are backing off a lot, aren't you? So really, the only one that you're doing every week is the one with you and Michael, and then the other ones that you're involved in, you're doing every other week. Oh, I was wondering how you was doing it. I mean, people don't understand, or maybe they understand and don't even think about it. Because I actually have done sales before. My auction was Angie's Auction Arena. That was the name of my auction, and the selling was fun. I enjoyed it. What was not fun was the invoicing, the packing. Well, invoicing, getting people to pay, the packing, the shipping, all that is tiresome. I mean, that will wear you out. I mean, you want to sell a lot, but then you got to pack all this stuff up. Oh, yeah, when you get to that point, you got life's too short. I mean, life is too short. Too short. Hey, Pamela, how are you doing, sweetheart? What is going on? Are you doing okay today? Hey, Yankee Kyle, how are you? Welcome in. Denise, what's the weather where you are? Pamela, what's your weather? I bet it's not as hot up there where Denise is to where I am. But I mean it could be a little warm. I don't know. What's the distance between your home and Mark and Michael's home? What is the drive? How many hours? So three scheduled a week and three every other and Sunday every month. Oh, okay. That sounds like a lot right there. So I can't imagine what you were doing before you backed down. Oh my gosh. 4 hours? So when Matt went to the University of Mississippi, which is Ole Miss, um, it hadn't been too bad. 89 and 90s. Oh, that's not bad at all. So when Matt went to college, his college was 4 hours away. The University of Mississippi, which is Ole Miss, was 4 hours. So we had to drive 4 hours one way to see him, and of course he had to drive 4 hours home when he visited the weekends that he came home. And it really didn't. It was interstate all the way. It really wasn't a bad drive. I mean, it really wasn't. It wasn't a bad drive. Oh yeah, humid. Oh my gosh, humidity, humidity. And you were out there cutting grass when we were doing the auction the other day, Denise. Oh my goodness. I'm good, sister. Just came home from New York City this past Monday and had an amazing time. And oh well, I'm so glad. But I want to tell you something. I'm just saying this from me. I have no desire to go to New York City. I do not. Oh yeah, he did. He sure did. That's where my son graduated from. Graduated college from Ole Miss. He and his wife. She was going there too. She was doing pharmacy, and he was going there at the same time. That's where they met. But it has been crazy here. Hot, crazy hot. I'll be watching the Fab Five today. Is that too central? Same here, Angie. I am happy being a unquiet little. Yeah, yeah, quite yeah. Too central. Yeah, that's what I thought. I like that y'all whoever put that together. I mean that was smart. That was really smart putting all y'all together. Smart because I just love Karen. I mean she fits right in there. January House he fits in. You. Jen and the two old guys. I mean, it's just perfect. I mean, y'all's personalities just all just go together. So that worked out. Are you and Michael gonna always have a guest on Wednesday night, or are y'all just gonna have a guest every once in a while on y'all's show? I mean, it doesn't matter. I was just asking if y'all had planned to have a guest every time. I plan James. Oh my gosh, I don't even want to say this out of my mouth. No, he just got in there in third. Oh, okay. Okay, so I really don't like to say this, but James, this is his 7 nights. Do y'all know how bad I hate 7 nights? I will be so glad when he retires. He is going to retire in 2028. And I will be so happy when he retires. Just because of these 7 nights that he has to work. Because he'll come in, which I don't sleep well because I'm here by myself. I don't sleep well when he's working. Okay? Then he comes in the morning and he's so wide awake that he don't want to go get in the bed. I used to do 7 on and 7 off, 12-hour shift. It was crazy. James has always worked shift work. I mean, they used to call it EO every other weekend off, which that's not the way it is. That's not the way it is now. Uh, he works 2 weekends and then he's off 2 weekends is the way the schedule is, and they make their schedule for a whole year. You can look at your schedule for a whole year if you're planning on doing anything or whatever. And James has been there so long; he's got 5 weeks of vacation. So when he retires, he'll be there 30 years. Um, you were graveyard. James says you never get used to that. He said your body just can't. It wasn't made to work that. Yeah, y'all looking at me without my glasses. Um, Landshark. Landshark likes Ole Miss too. He's an Ole Miss fan because that's what Ole Miss is. They're land sharks. And I don't think he lives in Mississippi, but he likes Ole Miss. I do know that. But so he comes in. He don't want to go to bed because he's got to wind down. Okay. What's the first thing he wants? Coffee. He drinks coffee all the time. I'm like, don't drink coffee. Well, it don't keep me awake. It doesn't keep me awake. I'm like, okay. Okay, instead of going in our bedroom and going to bed, what does he do? He gets in the recliner. And I'm like, don't go to sleep. Get up and go get in the bed. Well, what does he do? He falls asleep in the recliner. So I'm saying, James, wake up. Go get in the bed. You'll sleep better in the bed. I'm good. I'm good. Are you kidding me right now? So I have 7 days of that going on where he won't go and just get in the bed and go to sleep. I have to literally make him like I'd make a child go get in the bed. And I am so over that. I am tired of it. I don't want that anymore. Now I have trouble sleeping at night, not want to sleep night and want to sleep during the day. I'm gonna tell you something. Oh, yes, right. You live in Alabama. Oh my gosh. Roll Tide. I cannot stand Alabama. I'm sorry. I cannot stand Roll Tide. Now we're into college football, deeply invested in it. We are a house divided. My husband and daughter love LSU. Myself, my daughter-in-law, my son, and of course their kids are getting old enough. She's got Lincoln wearing LSU jerseys and stuff. Brent, that's my son-in-law. So we are split, LSU and Ole Miss. So it makes for a good day when Ole Miss and LSU are playing each other here at our house. We get loud. I mean, loud. Our neighbor called over here one day and asked, was everything okay because we were so loud. We didn't know we were that loud. We had the air conditioner on, the door shut, so you know we had to be loud because he called over here saying, what's all that noise? Are y'all okay? I mean, we had James in front of the TV down in a stance like a football player. You know how they get down in the stance and they get ready to tackle? Well, we had him doing that in front of the TV. I'm like, look, dude, you got to settle down. James loses it. And he actually thinks, he and Taylor, I'm like, y'all are not part of the team. I mean, they act like they are part of the team and that if something goes bad, it's awful. Me, I know that there has to be a winner and a loser. I don't want Ole Miss to lose, but if they do, I'm like, okay, well, we lost one. Not Taylor and James. They are so upset when LSU loses, man. You would think, oh, and I'm just like, chill out, man. It's just a ball game. What's wrong with y'all? They just go crazy. But we love college football in our house. We look forward to it. Not so much the NFL. It's done got so. I mean, they're getting paid, so they can do whatever they want to do. But in college, which some of the college students now I hear are getting paid, or something's going on with them. I don't know the whole. I don't know the story, but I just tell you, college football games, the guys hit harder. I mean, they hit harder. Matt played football. He was the center, and I didn't want him to go off to college and play any kind of football. Terry Bear, how are you? Welcome in. How are you? He played football and baseball. Taylor played fast pitch softball, basketball, and slow pitch when they had it, and they've done away with that, and they are in volleyball right now. I love volleyball. Gosh, I love to play volleyball, and they got that instead of girls slow pitch, which that's what I played when I was young. I was a pitcher on the slow pitch. When I played on teams, I was the pitcher. So, but now they do fast pitch ball for girls. Taylor got a scholarship to go to college to play ball, but she wouldn't do it. She's like, Mama, I just want to go to college, get my degree, and get over it and go on. I just want 4 years and I'm out. She went 4 years, my son went 7. I finally looked at Matt and said, aren't you tired of going to school? I mean, come on, dude. And he had started preschool when he was 3 years old. So he went from 3 years old to 7 years of college. But he likes to learn. He always wants to know how something works. I mean, he loves to learn. Taylor, on the other hand, she graduated college with a 4.0, but Taylor likes to make money. So she wanted to get out, start making her money, making a living, and whatever she was gonna do. So she was like, I'm doing my 4, I'm getting my degree, I'm out. Matt, I looked at Haley when Haley was gonna graduate from pharmacy school. I said, don't let Matt go to any more school. He's had enough school. He don't need any more school. I mean, he could have went one more year and he could have been a doctor. 8 years. I was like, son, you got to stop. Stop going to school. But he loves what he's doing now, as far as the physical therapy. But he gets tired of the travel because he goes. He's a home health. Uh, he does physical therapy for home health, and he says the driving is just. He gets tired of the driving. But other than that, he loves, as far as what he does. He originally worked in a nursing home doing physical therapy, and he was stationary, in one place. But now he has to travel, and of course, it's more money, but it takes away, you know, because he don't even want to drive here to see us on the weekends because he won't. He's like, I have drove all week. I'm tired of driving, and I'm like, okay, I hear you. Your mama's not gonna be here forever. I hear you. Mama, stop. Don't do that. I said, I'm not. I'm not gonna be here forever. I shouldn't say that to him. I mean, he comes as often as he can, but um, he don't really like to drive. He on the weekends he likes to stay home, which I understand that driving can get old, very old. I really don't know how many miles he travels in one week in Louisiana. I'll have to ask him. I don't know. It's almost the weekend. Y'all got any plans for the weekend? I don't. I'll be dealing with a man working 7 nights. Oh my goodness. I know what I need to do. I need to put him some. Is it melatonin that'll make you sleep? I need to put some of that in his coffee. That's what I need to do. And I need to say, come back here. I need you to. Oh, I'm gonna be putting my makeup on. I need to talk to you about something, and have him lay and just let him get in the bed back there and then go to sleep. I need to come up with a plan, something that will he won't fall asleep in the chair. I think I'm going about this the wrong way. Because, see, I do my exercises in my wheelchair. I've been watching 2 videos on YouTube. 3 now. I take that back. I sort of got upset stomach on melatonin. Really? I've never taken it. I've never taken it. So I don't know. I'm so sensitive to so many things that I don't try a lot of things because I'm so sensitive to them. I mean, I'm allergic to aspirin, so there's a lot of things I can't take, like ibuprofen and Aleve, and see, a lot of people take that for arthritis. I can't take it with my arthritis, and that would help me a lot if I could take it, but it won't. I mean, I can't. Um, I might do that. I might get me some. I wonder if that'd be called deception. I don't think it would if he didn't know about it. Hmm, that's a thought. Might can convince him just to go back there and lay down and him think I needed to talk to him about something. Because see, I do my exercises and I have to have it on the big screen. I do my wheelchair exercises for building strength and trying to get my core, where my hips and legs are, try to get them stronger. And then I need the dining area in the kitchen. I just need that area. I need it lit up. But when he's in the chair in the recliner, he wants the lights off. Well, I don't want to live up there with all the lights off. It's daytime. I'm awake. I want to, have light. Like I said, I'll be glad when he retires. He needs to get out of there anyway. I'm telling you. Let's see. He started in 1997. 1997. 2027, he's going to be there 30 years. Yep. 2027, he'll be there. That'll be next year in May. Because he started on our anniversary, May the 16th. He'll be there 30 years. So he's going to really retire. He's going to retire when he turns 62. That's what he's waiting on. One of the arthritis formulas have APAP Tylenol and ibuprofen as active ingredients. See, I can't take ibuprofen because it has aspirin in it. That's what I thought. Uh, I'm getting something on my glasses. Uh, so what it does to me if I take aspirin, I break out in hives. I swell even worse than I am, like with this disease. And I talk for hours, like nonstop, like just go, go, go. I, it's like you turn this button on and I can't quit talking if I take aspirin. It's crazy. No, it doesn't have ASA, but ASA is a NSAID. NSAID. Yes, yes, yes. ACA is aspirin. Yes. So ibuprofen is not aspirin? That's what I'm asking. Is ibuprofen aspirin? Because it swells me up so bad when I take ibuprofen. So I went to have the eye operation. No, just the same group. Oh, okay. I went to have the LASIK surgery on my eyes when I was 30, because my close up vision was bad, but there was nothing wrong with my far off vision. And so he corrected my, close up vision, and I didn't have to wear glasses. But he prescribed me codeine. Okay. I come home, I take the codeine, I go on a trip, and I never even leave the house. I start seeing my grandmother that was passed away. I started seeing my brother that wasn't here. I started calling people, telling them that I was going to have a party and they were invited. I was walking around the house. James could not even sit me down. I mean, he would try to sit me down. I'd stand back up. He would say, "We got to go back here and lay down. You just had surgery on your eyes." He'd lay down beside me. I'd lay there for a minute or so. I'd get up. I did that all night. We had peeps get crazy on codeine. Oh, I took a trip, never even left the house. I mean, I lost it. I mean, that's how sensitive I am to medication, and it's crazy. I did. People, this is people that I went to church with, that I was actually calling, saying, "Guess what? My grandmother came to visit me." Wait, she's been passed away since 1997. So I was, woo. They had to call James home from work. I remember he was working, and they had to call him and tell him that I was like speaking out of my mind and my head and all that. They don't use it a lot anymore because of all the side effects. Oh, if they use it on me, they gonna get a show because I mean I bad. I tell everybody I took a trip, never even left the house. I didn't have to do the you know, uh, what this looks like. I didn't even have to do any of that. All I had to do was take codeine. When Elizabeth was selling these last night, this one was made for me. Somebody sent this to me, which I was glad that how she showed how to hold it and do that. I could not close a like when I try to put a bracelet on. I cannot do or a necklace. Cannot do that anymore. It's crazy. Uh, I am going to, after I get off here, I'm going to do my exercises. James is in there watching something on YouTube. I'm going to have to interrupt it when I get off here. I'm trying to let him watch all that he wants to. I can't do the closure. My fingers and hands just don't work well. I'm with you. And the thing we don't even we have we can't even use breakable things like dishes. I have broken so many glasses and dishes because I feel like I got them, like when I have my hands, and then I really don't. And I drop it. Like I can pick a glass up and it feels like I have the glass. Well, I don't have it. And when I go to pick it up, it just, and I'm like, I'm not using glass anymore. I'm not using it. I'm going to have to go to plastic. We went to plastic. Lord, if these glasses don't stop. We went to plastic most if we use a glass bowl or something to cook in, James handles all that. He picks all that up. But as far as I drink out of a plastic, um I drop so much stuff. I get so agitated. Like this morning, my medicine that I take that is refrigerated, I went in there and picked it up. It's in a box. It's got a little. It's nasal spray is what it is. It's got a little lid on it. I do that, the lid drops out of my hand onto the floor. Me trying to pick the lid up, I drop the box that the medicine comes in. I'm like, okay, come on now, stop doing this. So I drop stuff all the time. I can't hold on to it. But if I look, and say, like I grab a hold to this, if I actually look and see that I got it in my hand like this, I got it. But if I just nonchalantly pick it up, like something like that, I could easily drop it because I don't really feel it. Like I can feel more with this hand than this hand. I can tell these fingers are numb. I have neuropathy in the tips of my fingers, probably down to right there now. It was just there, but this moving down into my hand. And of course, I got arthritis in this finger. I guess I used it too much as a young person. That's the finger that hurts the worst, but I don't have it in this side. It's just my right side. Oh my gosh, the ailments of getting older. And I'm just 59 years old. But my grandfather had rheumatoid arthritis so bad that he locked up, like he froze, if you know what I mean. He didn't get the physical therapy that he needed to get, and he just froze. Like, I don't know how to explain it. You've probably seen it, Denise. You know how people, like, their arm will freeze, and they'll be like this, or they'll freeze up and they can't move. It was just awful. It was awful. Bad. I can't even imagine. And see, my grandmother said her dying wish was that she would go instantly because she saw my grandfather suffer in a nursing home. Contractors. Contractors. Oh, is that what it's called? And she would go see him every day in the nursing home except Wednesday. Wednesday, that's when she did all of her washing. She washed her clothes and she did all that. But other than that, she was at that nursing home every day with him because she didn't want somebody to mistreat him or something happen. And when she couldn't go, my aunt went. My aunt Polly went, and she'd go by there, make sure that he was being taken care of. Well, my grandmother, when he passed away, her dying wish was to go instantly. She did not want to be put in a nursing home where she could outwork me. She was like Miss Josie. She was 80 something years old and she could outwork me with circles. She could just run circles around me. And I was in my 30s. And her mind was I mean, her mind was sharp. Nothing. Okay, she had a little heart problem. Well, it was close to Christmas. It was December the 9th, 8th or ninth. She walked in one room to get a Christmas card. She said, I want to send a Christmas card to whoever she wanted to send a Christmas card. She walked in the room, walked back out with the card, and fell over onto the couch. Gone. So she got her dying wish. Mom retired at 85. What? Wait a minute. What? Wait a minute. What did your mom do? What? Wait a minute. Hold up. She retired at 85? What did your mom do? Like, did she work at a place and then she went to somewhere else after she got to the age of retirement? You're going to have to explain. But she come from that generation. You come from that generation. The next generation. Then the Gen X generation, which I come from, and James, that's where it stops. We have that work ethic that you work. I mean, that's what you do. If you can get up, and it doesn't matter if you don't feel good or if you got a little something wrong with you, you go to work. I mean, I would go to work with headache, just I worked for my pregnancies. I worked up till I had the baby almost. James, he hadn't missed probably 3 days of work in 30 almost 30 years. Worked in hospitals sterilizing instruments on feet all day. Oh my goodness. When she was 85? So when did she go down? How old was your mama when she passed away? Because I can remember I started watching you when you were taking care of her. So when did she start going down? If we called it in sick hospital, there was, oh yeah, oh yeah, I had jobs like that. 97. So when did she start like really going down? What age? Because I'm sure she was ambulatory for years, wasn't she? Was your dad that age when he passed? Did he live to be that long? I mean, that old? 97 years old. My dad's mom, my nana, she lived to be in her 90s. I think she was either 96 or 97. Her knees became a big problem. Mentally fine until a few months before she died. Yeah, her knees. Well, that's from standing. Bless her heart. I bet. Was she wasn't a heavy woman, was she? I can't see. Was she built like you, or was she smaller? Really early, 97. She got a UTI in the beginning of it. Oh, they. Let me tell you something. I never had a UTI until I got in a wheelchair. I never got a kidney infection. I never got a bladder infection. I never was sick. Only thing I had was a gynecologist. That's it. It's the only kind of doctor I had. Well, I had gotten a couple of UTIs. They say that can turn into something really bad fast. Dad was 91. He refused treatment for bladder cancer. Oh, I don't. You know what? I can't blame him for that. I can't. I to me, and this is just my opinion. To me, my family would want me to do it, but I can't do it because of my heart. I have a pacemaker, That radiation and chemo is hard on your heart. So that's not even an option for me. Thank goodness. But my family would want me to do it because they want me to be alive. But me personally, I think it's poison. I just think you're just taking poison. I was glad I didn't want him to see him go through it. Yeah. To me, it just. I had a friend that went to church with us. She had breast cancer, and she had to stay on chemo a lot of years. I mean, a lot. She said, Angie, I can't explain to you what it has done to my body. She said, it's awful. She said, I can't even tell you how awful my body is. And when she come to church, she had her makeup on, and she was dressed. You couldn't really tell because you couldn't see her insides. She said, but it's destroying me. And then she finally told, and she'd get off of it, and then she'd have to go back on it. She'd get a PET scan, and then she'd have to go back. She did this, and she was young. She died when she was 55, and she just told her husband. She told him, she said, if the doctor tells me that I've got to get on chemo again, I'm not doing it. I'm not. Her husband begged her, please do it, and she's like, nope, I'm not doing it. He said, you know what's going to happen if you don't do it. She said, I'm ready. I'm just tired. I cannot do it. I don't want it. I can't have it. So she passed away because it took a toll on her body, and she just said, I can't do it. Yes. See, my doctor told me because he was this is my general practitioner. He was very intrigued with my disease because it's very rare. And he said, I want you to have quality of life. Quantity, no, we want quality. So anything that I can, get for you that gives you quality of life, that's what I want you to have. So I think that's why he wants, every time I ask him for anything, he does it. My dad lost his brought in August of 44 in World War II. It affected them all. His mom died in 2 years. I think he wanted to go see. Yeah, yeah. I think you're probably right. I think you're probably right. So you're the only one that's left, right? Because your mother, your father, and your brother have passed away. I bet you think his dad died before I was born. Mom was adopted, so I didn't have any grandparents. Your mom was adopted? She didn't ever find out who her real parents were? You see these shows where these adoptees want to find out you know, where their parents are. Did she ever want to do that? Like find out like who her mother was or what the story was behind them putting her up for adoption? Her mom died in a car accident and her dad took them to the orphanage and left them. Oh no. Oh no. How many was it? How many brothers and sisters did she have and how old was she when that happened? So I'm thinking she was adopted from birth and they just, okay, here you go. We're going to give it, like this lady wanted to give this baby up. She would never talk about any of it, her adopted parents were, or anything. Two brothers that were older. She was two. Oh, that's Lincoln's age. Lincoln will be 3 in December. Apparently, her adopted parents were. Uh, why do you want to adopt a child and be that way? You have very little info. I watched this show that it's a man and a woman, and they help people find their adopted, their real parents. They have been adopted. They do the research and find them, and when they find them, they talk to the person if they want to be talked to, and then they have them meet up. You know, they had lost a daughter on a carnival ride, and was replacing her. From what I figured out, oh no, oh no, that is so sad. One child can't replace another child. I'm here to tell you. One brother came to see her once and robbed him. What? Oh my gosh. You have got stories to tell, Denise. You have got stories to tell, girl. Those are interesting stories. Mm-mm-mm. So, your dad's family was pretty close? I know your mom's wasn't. John, what you doing? What you doing, John? Welcome in. Where you been? So no family ties to speak of. Oh well, you got all of us, girl. You got all of us. You ain't got to worry about family ties. You got all of these people that love you that's on YouTube. Not really. They talked, and I talked with one cousin. There was a dentist I talked to a little bit, but he died. Wow. Is it is the journey God has given me. Yes. Yep. We get journeys that we just don't know. Uh but you know what? I can stay in this my house. I have so much peace that I can be with me. I don't have to be with a lot of people. People say, "How do you stay in your house so much and not go out and, whatever?" I have I have so much peace about being here, and I love YouTube because that's where I meet a lot of people. But I can entertain myself. I can, you know, I don't watch a lot of TV. I read, I meditate, I pray, I talk to myself a lot. So and I cook for James when he's at work. Yeah, I love being here. Now don't misunderstand that, because I will say to you and tell James, okay, you got to get me out of this house. We got to go somewhere. Of course, we go see our grandchildren, and we take a trip to the casino, and he takes me out to go get something to eat or whatever like that. But I'm just as content as can be, and I don't miss driving. People are like, you don't miss driving? Well, see, when I drove, I just drove. I would get so sick of driving. And if anybody come along and said, "Do you want to go such and such?" Okay, are we taking your car? If not, you can drive my car. I never cared about driving a lot, so I guess that's why I don't miss it. I have sales on and YouTube and stuff for noise. Yes. And you had those two precious little doggies. I mean, they are the cutest thing. I told James last night we were watching a YouTube video, and they had pets on there. I said, "Oh, I miss having a pet." We always had a dog with our when our children were growing up. from the time that Matt was like 3 or 4. I mean, we had a pet at our house inside, and we had a poodle for 16 years. We had a little Chihuahua mix dog, and we had Labrador retrievers on the outside that James trained to retrieve ducks. So we were surrounded by pets, but every time we would lose one, I would just, I would lose it. I mean, I would literally just, it was like losing a part of the family. So when our last pet passed away, which was our little Chihuahua mix, I don't know what she was mixed with, but she was mixed. I cried a lot when Domino passed away. He was my dog. He was a 16-year-old poodle. I literally, and we still talk about him to this day. Lulu, when she passed away, I just told James, I said, I can't. I can't do this anymore. We can't. I can't get another pet right now. I can't do it. But now I think I'm kind of ready to get another pet. But the only problem is, which my son has pets and my daughter, but if we went to see them, we would have to take our dog. We don't know if our dog would mesh with his two, so, or my daughter's, and it would just be a lot of trouble. I worry so much if I drop dead that they would be taken care of. Oh, your pets? I am sort of an adopted niece in Florida. She is an animal lover. I told her she was and have everything I own if she takes care of them. How old are they? Get a cat that can be left alone for a while. Uh, how old are your two fur babies? Mikey and Peanut, is that their name? Jen, Nanny, Nanny. Isn't that what you're gonna be called, Nanny? Denise is telling me about all her her life stories that are so interesting. I mean, this woman should write a book. I mean, she's got some interesting stories on her in her life. Mikey will be 4 this year. Peanut 4 next year. Oh, they're still young. Oh, they're young babies. They're young babies. Yeah, you need to put in paper or writing if something happened to you that you wanted them to go to this one and, you know, which if you got that understood with this kind of adopted niece or whatever, then, I could sit and listen to them all day. She's got some interesting stories now. G3 GJ Threefold, how are you? How about seeing about leaving your pet in your will if anything happens to you? Oh, there you go. I will fight. I will fight. I will fight a Florida click for. I will fight a click for Peanut. Look, I don't want anybody's pet going to somebody that they don't trust that they're gonna be loved as much as you loved them. I mean, our pets were part of our family. I mean, when we took family pictures, now we took pictures without them, like several, but we said, hold on, we want our pets in this picture. So we would bring them into like 1 or 2 pictures that we had made. I mean, they were literally like our family. My little poodle, he was a little toy poodle, black with a little white thing right here. We called him Domino because y'all remember those black dominoes? They were black with a little white, center. That's why I named him Domino, and he lived to be 16 years old. That little rascal We still talk about him to this day. He was so smart. Oh my gosh. Which a poodle can learn anything that up to a 2 year old toddler. Anything that you can teach a 2 year old toddler to do, a poodle can learn to do that. Except, speak, Amy, I got your package. I got your package. It was everything. I'm gonna do a little short video today on it. And tell all about it. Thank you so much. I hope, and I want you to know I've been praying for you, and I'm so excited about you getting treatment early. I'm so happy. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy to see you, Auntie Mama. What are you doing? How are you? Welcome in. I had a poodle that had saved. I had saved starting on. Oh, was it a standard poodle, or was it? I've always wanted a standard poodle, but my dad, when I met him, because I didn't know who my dad was until I was 32, and we met. He bought me a poodle. He bought Domino for me, and the woman was selling toy poodles, so that's what I got. But I love a standard. But poodles are expensive because you have to have their hair cut so often so they can look like a poodle. And so they're expensive, but I still love poodles. I can't imagine what a standard poodle costs to groom because it was a lot to groom Domino. Did you love everything? Yeah, I loved everything. And I got that charger. That oh, I'm loving that too, but the jewelry that I got was beautiful. I'm going to show it when I do the video. Starving. Oh no. She was like 15 pounds, so she must have been a standard poodle. Oh, I'm so glad you're doing well, Auntie Mama. I pay 120 a month to do both boys at the groomers. Oh yeah, it's expensive. Um, cause they do their nails and their glands and the other end. You know what I'm talking about? And of course they groom. Peanut really just goes for the more. That's funny. That is hilarious. Peanut really just goes for the moral support. That is hilarious. Oh my gosh, that is funny. Grooming is expensive for our little Maltese Pekingese. $75 every 6 weeks. It is. It's expensive. They're just like children. I bet Peanut is like, ha ha ha, Mikey. He probably is. So when you have a pet, this is my theory. I mean, we had them like you take them to the vet to get a check, get their shots, any kind of medicine they need, anything that it's like having a child. And I feel like if you can't do that for a pet, you don't need to have one. I'm sorry. I know that sounds bad, but I mean, if you can't do that, why would you want a pet? I mean, it's kind of being selfish. Mikey's hair is so thick and so hard to take care of. I couldn't do it without Lacey, my groomer. What kind of dog is uh Mikey? What is his breed? Is he just a mixed breed, or is he a a breed that you know? I gotta fix my leg. Oh my goodness. I once had a foxy and a poodle mix called a Maltese poodle years ago, but long short story, I had to put him to sleep. I haven't got another since then. Oh, it's hard. They had to put Lulu down in Domino. Y'all, I'm not kidding. I was boo-hooing like, I mean, like, really, like we had lost a family member, which in our minds here at the house, that's what we thought. But other people were like, it's just a dog. It's just, I was like, hold up. It's not just a dog. This dog was part of our family. Don't say that. Exactly. Kenzie's meds are $200 and she is on them for the rest. There you go. I know. Last time I told her to do whatever Peanut wanted and she shaved him. Oh no. He is a, I can't pronounce it, Beaver Terrier. It is an offspring of a Yorkie. Okay, because I was wondering why his hair was so thick. Peanut and his litter was found in the garbage in the middle of. Why would people do that? Oh my gosh, that breaks my heart. He liked it. I bet he did like it. He wasn't so heavy. You know that hair has got to make him feel heavy, and he probably thought, "Ooh, I'm light now. I can fly." He probably thought he could fly. They do become part of your family, especially if you've had them ever since they were a little puppy. Yes. Our fur babies are part of the family, right? When we lose one, it's almost the same as grieving. I'm telling you, you grieve them. You grieve them. They were very cold, and the vet didn't think they were going to make it, but all survived. Oh, do you know who found them? It was just a random person that found them. How did you find out about it? Did you just go to the vet and find out that they had found these puppies? Peanut has very light, thin hair. Yeah, Peanut's over there saying, Mikey, look, brother, look, you need to be like this. My dog is my family. If he asked to drive the car, I would hand him the keys right over. There you go. Well, honestly, Domino, when James would drive, like around town and we were going somewhere, or if we had to take him to get groomed or to the vet, he would get over into the driver's seat with James and sit right here on James's leg. He would when James was driving, and James would let the window down a little bit, and he would get some air. You know, he wanted that little wind blowing on him. What did Amy say? Let me go back up here. Oh yeah, I don't know. I got them at a rescue place in Omaha. The one here only had a large dogs. Yeah, Mikey drives. Probably like Domino was doing. You know, Domino and Lulu both like to ride. You know, you find some smaller dogs, they don't like to ride in a vehicle. I've seen that before. But our two that we had, oh my gosh, when you would open the car door, they would jump up in it. They were ready to go. They knew it. They knew they were supposed to go on a trip. They had a website, and then I had to apply to get them. It was easier to get a mortgage than to get those two. I know. I had a collie once, and they puked in the car every time. Yes, I was born in Omaha, and still have a couple of cousins that live there. Oh, that's interesting. Well, when right before my son, let's just say, married Haley, a dog came up in our yard, and I told both of them. do not get attached to that dog. Told Taylor and Matt because they sent me a picture at work and said, "Look what we got." I said, "No, we are not having another pet." This was after Lulu passed away. I said, "No, do not feed it. I don't know whose dog it is. Do not feed it. We're not having it." Well, nobody claimed this dog. Matt says, "I want her." Okay? They named her Bella. Bella ended up having 9 puppies under our deck. She was so malnourished you couldn't even tell she was pregnant. We never even knew it. We came home one day from somewhere. We got to looking for her and couldn't find her. James looks under the deck and says, "Well, Matt, you're a daddy," because it was Matt's dog. And we all laughed. It was nine puppies. So we got them up to where they could, we tended to them till they could be uh, given away or, whatever. So those little 9 puppies was running around here like crazy. And so we ended up getting them to good homes and all that. All 9 of them. Matt got Bella fixed. They still have her. They still have her at his house. Then they adopted a miniature Australian Shepherd dog, and his name is Bella and Booker. They named him Booker, and so they have two. Like he's got the one that came up to our house, and then they adopted. They got through like you did. You had to apply. They had to apply for Booker and all this stuff. I had a collie one. Okay. Oh my gosh. Dogs love riding a car with the head sticking out of the window while they're feeling the breeze. Especially, yes. Really, I'm only 11/2 hours from Omaha. I used to go to the doctor up there, but don't get there much anymore. The poodle I had was starving, got her better, and then had her 2 years, and she died of liver. Oh no! Vet said they never get over that starving. Oh no! Okay, y'all gonna think I'm crazy. Let me think now. My mind just went blank. Oh, I had always told James I wanted a Great Dane. Great Danes don't live. They don't have a long life expectancy. I think Great Danes live 8 or 9 years. That's their life expectancy. Poodles have a long one. They live long lives if you take care of them and all that. So, and Great Danes are huge, and you literally have to get them their own couch. And I wanted to keep it in the house. And our house, it's a pretty good sized house, but it'd be like having another person in the house if I got a Great Dane. And Jane and I had told the people at the library, the lady that did where they the rescue, uh, where I was a library manager. She come in one day and I said, if y'all ever get a Great Dane, rescue a Great Dane, send me a picture. I would like to have one. So they send a picture of a Great Dane to me while I'm working in the library. And I'm like, oh my gosh. She said, we just rescued him. Such and such. He's such and such. He's this. So I send James a picture at work and say, look, the rescue place has a Great Dane. He says, no, no, we're not having that dog. I don't want another dog right now. So, needless to say, Angie didn't get a Great Dane. But I figure it was too big of a dog. But I would like to have a service dog since I'm in a wheelchair. One that they send off and train and then send it to you, or you go get it and see how it feels around you. The only problem is you have to feed that dog. It's your dog. It's your service dog. So it'll stay bonded to you. Oh yes, 7 or 8 years. That's right. Great Danes do not live very long. Yeah, we had a golden retriever once. I love Labrador retrievers too, but see, with Labrador retrievers, you don't know what you're gonna get because the ones we got were calm, but you can get a Labrador retriever that is hyper. Choose everything in your house. I mean, it loses its mind because we had a friend of ours that got a Labrador retriever that I had never seen anything like it. This dog, even after he was 2 years old, he was so destructive. He tore up everything. And when I tell you everything, I mean everything. And see, ours wasn't like that. The ones that James trained to retrieve ducks, and James has got ribbons and all that where he was in competitions of, like uh, take them to competitions. And ours wasn't like that. But we had a golden retriever too, and his name was Duke after the Duke, what John Wayne, and he got sick and had to be put down. A friend of mine had an American bulldog that ate couches for breakfast. Oh my goodness! This was sort of like this dog was, so that it can stay bonded to you. So food is a way to help even dogs learn something. Yeah, they want it to stay with the person that it was trained to be with. Like they don't really want the rest of the family petting it a lot or loving on it a lot. And see, that's one reason I'm kind of hesitant to get it is because James loves animals, and I don't think he'd be able to keep his hands off of it. I mean, to be honest with you, uh, he would have to get him a pet too. And it's the weirdest thing because when you get a pet with two people in the house, they choose their person. Okay? So Lulu chose James. I mean, James was her person. Now, she would come to me when he wasn't here. But as soon as he was home, oh, she didn't want nothing to do with me. She did not want anything to do with me. Now, Domino was my dog. He was attached to me. But they will find their person. They will. And they will, bond to that person. Y'all got me wanting a pet now more than I wanted it last night when I watched the video. Y'all got me wanting a pet. But I want the size like Denise has. Like Domino. Like the toy poodle or something like that. A lap dog. That I can pick up. Which I love larger dogs. Don't misunderstand what I'm saying. But now that sounds just like cats and felines. Felines also have a tendency choosing who they like the most to be around. I think maybe all pets do that. Do all pets do that? I think maybe they do. But we've only ever had dogs. We've never owned a cat. I don't even know what a cat. I wouldn't even know what to do with a cat. I think Denise said she just got a cat. I didn't want tiny. You can't let them outside without watching them every minute. Yeah, you got the right size. Yeah. Yeah. Is your backyard fenced in, Denise? Yeah, you right. Oh, where did you get your cat and how long have you had the cat? Because it's 13 years old. Oh, you fenced it. Okay. Gotcha. So you can let them out and they can just run around outside. Oh, so you've had the cat 13 years. Okay. I thought you just got the cat. I've never seen it. Our Maltese, Pekingese, and Bully is my dog, but only when Mike isn't around. She really is Mike's dog. She is 13 years old, and I'm dreading the day that we had to. Oh, I know. Oh, Amy. I think about that with my son because Bella's getting old. She has grayed every time we go see him. She just, you know how a dog gets older and gets grayed. This dog has just grayed, and I look at her and I look at James and say, "Oh my gosh, the day that they have to put this Bella down. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be bad at their house." She was born here. I had her mom. Oh, got you. She's very elusive. The boys get very excited when Annie comes over. Of course, she brings them treats. I like the way you call them the boys. I think that is so cute. The boys. I'm telling you, people that don't have pets that laugh at you when one of your pets pass away because, it's just a dog, they don't understand. They don't get how attached you can be to an animal and how loyal that animal is to you. And no matter, they're going to love you no matter how bad of a day you had, no matter what's going on, they're going to be there and they're going to just love you when you feel like you're unlovable. I mean, people don't understand. One of my aunties once had two cats, a male and a female, and lo and behold, it was the female cat, and it was very, very much attached to my auntie, and her female feline name was Precious. Oh, that's cute. Molly still looks and acts like a puppy. She still loves to play and fetch. Oh, that's good. That's good. Domino had got cataracts. He got cataracts in one eye and then it started in the other. So we talked to the vet and they was telling us how expensive it was to remove those cataracts. And as old as he was, they didn't know if we wanted to do that. And they said, well, if he is completely blind, if it completely blinds him, it's not going to change him. He already knows your house. He knows how to get around in your house. He may slide up against the wall a little bit and follow the wall, but it's not going to affect him. He's going to start using his other senses, like his ears and, to sense things or whatever. But I felt so bad because I thought, oh my gosh, he can't see. And the vet was like, I don't know if you want to spend this much money taking these cataracts off because you don't know how much longer he's going to live. And he said, I promise you, he's fine. He's not suffering. He's fine. Hey, Leon, how are you doing? Welcome in. We go up to the flea market, and Deb that works there saves them bites of lunch. Peanut goes nuts when he sees her. He already knows. I know that person. They're so smart. Angie, my beautiful friend, we have to come and say hello. Still on the break, but working behind the scenes. Much love from me and Matt. Hello. Hey, I saw your video. Oh my gosh, that water. I wanted to be there so bad. You were on the beach. Oh my gosh. I hope you're having a wonderful time, my friend. You know I love you and Matt. Is Matt with you or is he at home? I'm so glad you stopped by. I'm going to take my phone and keep you on, but got to get to the shower. Okay, Denise, I'm so glad you told all your stories. I loved them. Loved them. Pound 5 can't have some dirty old lady coming on. That's what I think when I go on. I have to shower, just like y'all would ever know if I showered. I have to shower, put makeup on, put jewelry on, smell good. I put perfume on, just like I'm going out somewhere when I come online. It's the craziest thing. Denise, is the shower going to help with that? LOL. Oh, I see y'all speaking. It will take the top layer off. No, just with friends. Y'all look like y'all were having so much fun. Oh my gosh. And Francine, you look, of course, you're always beautiful. But, I mean, my goodness, you do not look your age. I'm just going to tell you. You do not look your age at all. All right, we're keeping our eyes closed. We're not looking. We're not looking. Pamela's still here. Amy, how are you, beautiful friend? I hope you are doing well. That's not crazy, Angie. I do the same thing before I go live for an auction. I do that. It's just like me. If I was to get dressed now, this I'm kind of lounging today, but it's like I get dressed like if James and I are going out somewhere, or if I was gonna, if I still went to church, or I literally get dressed like I'm going out of the house when I go online. Because I'm gonna tell you one thing, I don't want anybody to see me without makeup. I don't want to go out of my house without makeup, and I'm not being vain. It's just that's the era that I was brought up in. I like to put my face on before I go live or go out in public. I don't like. Now I do go without makeup and let this rest, and put cream and stuff on, and try to give it a rest. But that's when I'm here and I'm not going online and nobody's coming to my house. But other than that, I get up, I bathe, I go back there and I start putting my face on. I'm not joking. I do that. You're welcome, Francine. You know you're beautiful. If you don't, I'm telling you, you are. It's just natural to make yourself presentable. Yeah, that's true. It is. Never. Oh, let me tell you something, Denise. My daughter does not wear makeup. She is beautiful without it. Now, she will wear makeup. Like when she went to the prom, she loved it. When she got married, she loved it. Anything special occasion, they having pictures made with their son and they having a family picture, makeup. Other than that, no makeup. I am so thankful she's like that. I started wearing makeup when I was 13 or 14 years old. I started wearing makeup. And I think, oh, I wish I had never started wearing makeup that young. But it was just the generation. Everybody started wearing makeup at that age. But I wished I had never started it. Doing good getting my undies on straight. You are so funny. I have to say, Francine, I'm in so much pain, joint pain, from the immunotherapy treatment. They had to increase my morphine and my fentanyl patch. It's getting progressively worse. Oh, Amy, honey, pain is not good. I live in it 24/7, but it's nothing like yours. It is nothing like yours. I am so sorry, honey. I am praying for you. I just want you to know that I send a prayer up every day when I'm praying. And even during the day, if you come to my mind, that tells me that I'm supposed to stop and say a little prayer, because when somebody comes to my mind just instantly without any reason, I'm like, that person needs me to pray for them. So I instantly, whoever it is, it could be you, Denise, Francine, anybody that randomly comes to my mind during the day. And I'm like, I just stop and just say a little short prayer. Francine, you're beautiful. You could go without makeup. I know you could. Hey, Renee, how are you? Welcome in. How have you been doing? It is so good to see you. The Frank B. Show. I haven't seen you in so long. I am so glad y'all are coming in. I know, Denise. Pain. Oh, all you can think of is the pain. You cannot concentrate on anything else but the pain if you don't get relief. And if you're in such severe pain, you are willing to do anything. If they brought in your mortgage to your house and they said, sign here and I'll give you some pain medicine, you'd be signing it because you can hurt that bad. So, Amy, I am so sorry. I never wear makeup, only on my shirt if my wife hugs me. You are so funny. Oh no, Amy, my prayers and more prayers I'm saying for you. I never wear makeup, only my shirt. You are so silly. And also, just like when getting ready to go to work, you brush and comb your hair and brush your teeth before you go to. Yeah, I brush my teeth before I come online. I, you know, which I brush my teeth every morning and every night because I have this thing with my teeth. I think I've told y'all this before. I have a. It's not a fear. I don't want to say a fear, but I got this thing about I want to keep my teeth. I don't have anything against dentures. I really don't. But I want to keep my teeth. And it seems like the more I try to take care of them, the worse they get. You know, which I know these steroids not helping them. They're not. It's not helping. But I want to keep my teeth as long as I can. Especially if you're using a HD camera like many cell phones today. Yes. Oh, you were in the hospital again? Oh my goodness, are you okay now? Frank, I didn't know. I would have been praying for you. Josie, how are you? There's my beautiful friend Josie. Josie, you missed some exciting stories that Denise was telling. Denise has got a life sort of like you got a lot of stories that are very interesting. I mean, very interesting. Denise has a lot of interesting stories to tell. I mean, I could sit and listen to you tell your stories, and now I'm realizing I could sit and listen to Denise's stories. How are you today, Josie? Is this your day off, or did you switch days to work? I can't remember. I'm so glad you came in. I talked to the nurse at the infusion center, and she said the pain will probably be a constant issue throughout the treatment. Oh, gosh. Is it all over your body, Amy? Or is it just in certain places? But the good news is the cancer is gone. Oh, that's wonderful. Just stay strong. You are a fighter. I'm trying, Francine. I never thought that this treatment would be worse than chemo, but so far it is. Oh, Amy, I'm so sorry. I just wish I could give you a big hug, honey. What we, the fight that we put up to to live. Doing good here. I was in much hip pain before my surgery last year. That sometimes I would get on my tricycle at 8 at night and try to loosen it up, the joint, so I could sleep last night. Yes, see, okay. Sometimes I'm hurting so bad that I have cried myself to sleep. And I have taken something for this pain. It's not like I don't take anything for pain. I do. But it sometimes it don't even take the edge off of it. And I have literally cried myself to sleep because I have hurt so bad. I'm not joking with y'all. And I'm thinking, I just want somebody to come in here and just cut my leg off. This is no joke. You get to the point where something on your body is hurting so bad, you just want it gone. I know that sounds bad because a lot of people do not have legs. And an amputation would not be good. It's not good to get an amputation. But I'm hurting so bad that I'm saying, please make it stop. Please make it stop. And I'm crying. And I'm sobbing. And I'm praying, please take the pain away. And eventually I do go to sleep and sleep a couple hours. Then I wake up and I'm still hurting, so I get up, get in my wheelchair. My wheelchair will let up, the legs of it will let up, and I can lay back. Try to get laid back. Finally, it eases off. And then during the day, I'm good. But for some reason at night, which everything bad happens at night, a toothache is worse, an earache is worse, everything's worse at night. But I have literally cried myself to sleep. I've hurt so bad. Going to work today. Oh, Josie, I hope you have a wonderful day. We got to talk soon. James is on his 7 nights. I just want to tell you that. He starts his 7 nights tonight. I usually call Josie sometimes when James is working nights. Yeah, I don't understand why everybody don't get that. Pain is in every joint and muscle from my ankles to my neck. Oh, Amy. See, my pain is in my spinal cord, from my neck down to my hip, through my hips and into my buttocks, down the side of my right hip, down the leg into my right foot. That's where my pain is, like constant pain. Some days it's better than others, but it's there because I have neurosarcoidosis, so it's in my nervous system, which that's everything in your body. But mostly mine is my spine, like my spinal cord down. And yeah, it's not fun. My youngest daughter is now 18. This is the adult time here in Germany. Now she can do whatever she wants, and she did. Oh my goodness. Got an adult. And I've just heard that it's back and out in the U.S. states, everyone. So wash your hands and continue good hygiene. And please continue to use disinfectant air freshener spray as well. Yes. Sharon, how are you doing? Welcome in. How are you? I hope you're having a good Thursday. But the hip surgery went well. Then 3 months later, the huge hernia got removed. So successful surgery there too. Took a long time in pain because so had to lose 40 pounds. I had to go on. Oh, so you went on that medication. So you lost the 40 pounds. I'm so happy for you. And disinfectant wipes are very good to have handy on hand as well. I have all that. I use all that, whether the C word is here or not. Cool Ranch Dorito. I know this pain so well. Prolapses, 2 tumors of the backbone, all the time pain, but positive is I don't care about it. Yeah, people will say, "How do you live with constant pain?" Well, what else are you going to do? I mean, what am I going to do? You either live with it or you give into it. And there's no way that I'm going to give into it. I mean, right now, I'm not going to say I'm not down the road, but right now, I just fight it. Now I am off the drugs because I found a natural, no muscle loss with this one. No drugs, shots is working. Praise God. Oh, Amy, I'm so happy. I mean, Renee, I'm so happy. So happy for you. Good news. Oh no, Amy. Hopefully, after it's over, you only get the best results. Yes. Okay, Josie. Okay, do that. I look forward to it. I look forward to it. Prayers for you too, Frank and Renee. Angie, have you ever had to have back surgery? No, but I've had the shots in my back. Uh, the tumors I have on my back and on my spine, they are shrinking them with the steroids. But even if they shrink them and they go away, they're going to leave a scar. That's why I can't walk, because they have pressed against the nerves on the right side of my body and affected my leg and all that and my hip. So that's why I can't walk. I used to walk with a brace, and I have foot drop in that leg, and I used to walk with a brace. And if I could get stronger in my core, which is my pelvic area, and stand long enough to be able to walk, I could still do it, but it wouldn't look like you all walking. But it would still be walking, you know? Angie, I'm okay. I just miss my sister. Oh, I'm so sorry, Sharon. I know you do, honey. Praise God, Renee steadfast. Yes, I think that eating, I think that eating greens and beans can be good, at least to help in some amount way with pain. Look into it, everyone. But like I said, when you're in enough pain, you're willing to sacrifice anything. If somebody comes along and says, "Look, I got a pill. You're never gonna hurt. This is gonna make you feel great, but it's gonna cost you X amount." You say, "Where do I sign?" I'm not joking, because you that pain just takes over. All you can think of is the pain. Somebody can be talking to you and you're thinking of that pain and how bad you're hurting. I have hurt so bad before, I didn't want anybody asking me a question. Don't ask me a question. Do not ask me a question. Do not have me make a decision. I do not want to make a decision when I'm in a lot of pain. And I really don't want to hear noise. I just want everything to be quiet. I mean, pain is not something. No, it's not fun. And I'm sure Amy's pain is probably, and I have a high tolerance for pain. Some people don't. Amy must have a really high tolerance for pain. But women have a higher tolerance for pain than men because of childbirth. That's been proven. So women automatically have a higher tolerance. But I have a higher tolerance than most women. So thank goodness for that. I just said one day to my pain, I said, "It looks like you're going to be my friend. We're going to be friends. That's what we're going to do. I'm just going to have to accept that you're in my life and we're going to be friends." So myself and my pain became friends. Angie, I have 750 pairs of earrings made. I only need. Oh my goodness, Sharon. I have a high tolerance for pain. Yes, Angie. It's so good that you do, Amy. I have leg pain all the time. See, and it's just something that if you live with pain every day, it's like I said. I just talked to my pain one day and I said, "We're friends," because I knew it was going to be a part of my life the rest of my life. I knew it and I know it. And I wasn't fighting it. It was like saying, okay, I'm not going to fight it. We're going to become friends. I'm going to accept that you're doing to my body because all it is a signal. Pain is a signal telling you that something is not right about your body. That's telling you go get help because something's wrong when you're in pain. So it's really a signal. Well, I know I know what that signal is. That signal is because of the tumors on my spine. Well, my pain doesn't understand. I already know where it's coming from. You understand what I'm saying? So I talk to my pain a lot. And I say, okay, pain. Y'all might think I'm a little crazy, but I do. Um, I'm thinking right now the time when I had to have a surgery. I just couldn't think of anything else but what was thinking in my mind at that time. Each and every single time is hurry up and finish. Yes. Yes, you are exactly right. To help my body and support the treatment, I consumed a very large amount of high quality protein to minimize muscle loss caused by the. Yes, take in protein. Protein, protein, protein. Yes, totally. Okay, I gotta go. I got a few things I need to get done. Talk to you, Angie. Bye, Sharon. Love you. Have a good day. Every time I had to come and change my bandage again, I was within me like, hurry up. Yep, yep, that's true. When I get to heaven, there will be hundreds of chickens, turkeys, and fish lining the path to welcome me. Yep, it's going to be a great thing. We're going to go home. Oh, yeah, you are so right, Sharon. Have a blessed day, Sharon. Stay safe, honey. And I'm going to tell you something. When I do, my pain stays between a 5 and a 7 on a regular basis. Because my nurse will come and she'll say, what's your pain level? I say 5 to 7. Now, when it's 10 and above, it's bad. I live with a 5 to a 7 on a daily. Sometimes I do get blessed for it to be a little lower than a 5, and I don't even want to go to sleep that night. I tell James, I'm like, I know I'm going to wake up hurting. I don't want to go to sleep because I've had such a good day. I've had a good day. I don't want to not have this day because the pain is not as bad as it has been. And sure enough, I wake up the next morning, bam, that pain is back. And I'm like, what did I do different? I didn't do anything different. It is so weird how your body works. Sharon's telling everybody bye. I don't know if anybody in here has neuropathy, but I have it in my fingertips and my feet. So when the nurses come and they're changing the wraps on my legs and they get it all off, and she like holding my foot up, it just her touching it, just actually putting her hand on to touch it. Literally, I want to scream sometimes because it hurts so bad, and she's not really doing anything but holding it. But it's got so much neuropathy in it, like it burns. It feels like somebody has scraped into it. It's got a burnt space on it. It feels like bees stinging you, and sharp pains like nails going through your feet. And that's what neuropathy feels like to me. And sometimes it's just like, and all it is nerves firing. Your nerves are trying to fire. And then I have to, set myself, get myself in a position of meditation and prayer and just start praying that will leave me. you know. Chemo 10 years ago caused neuropathy in my feet. And, oh, did it? That's what I have. Have a beautiful day. Remember, never give up. I have to go to work. Oh, Josie, I'm never giving up, honey. I love you. You be safe, and I'll talk to you soon, my friend. You know, we as humans, most of us have such a drive inside us that we want to fight to the very bitter end of our life. We want to fight for it. Most people are like that. It's like, no, I'm gonna beat this, you know? And I believe the right mindset causes us to live longer if we have an ailment because we're so determined. You know, it's our will. Our will says, no, I don't care what my body's doing. You're going to stay alive because I want you to. And I had an aunt, and they were saying, you know, she wasn't going to live long or whatever. Her will was so strong. I'm telling you, so strong. And she would not give in to any sickness. She walked around saying, I'm all right. There's nothing wrong. I'm okay. And that woman's will, I think she lived, I don't know how many years longer because of strictly willing herself to live. That's how strong her will was. And what about if you sit in the same position that you always been in, and then it you doze off in the same way? Yeah. Well, see, I get tired of this wheelchair. A lot of people don't know how about living in a wheelchair. Now it gets me from A to Z, and I love the fact that I have it because I wouldn't be mobile if I didn't. But I'm in this wheelchair, and I get so tired of it. And I'll tell James, I'm so tired of this wheelchair. And then I think, wait a minute, it's a blessing because it takes me where I need to go and it makes me mobile. Because I sit a lot. I sit a lot. But after I get off here, I'm about to go in there and do my exercises, my strengthening exercise and all that. Standing, you know, got to stand up. And I can stand up and go into the bathroom and use it and walk back to my chair. I just don't have enough strength to stand up for 10 to 15 minutes at a time. But then one day you'll wake up from dozing off and then you'll just feel like, I must be tired of being in the position that, yes. The human body knows how to communicate what when it's time for us all to roll over or whatever. See, I can't roll over in the bed. I can't get on my side. I can't do any of that because my hips. That's where most of my paralyzed is my pelvic area. If my pelvic area wasn't like that, I could walk. But that's where the tumors are down in the part where my it affects my pelvic area, and that's why it's so weak. But I can build the muscles around the nerves where I could actually walk. Cool Ranch. This is the worst feeling. Fingers won't work correct. The feet feeling half lame. I know that this so well. Yeah, yeah. And I'm only 59 years old. I mean, I'm not old at all to have the body that I have. I think about my grandmother. She was 83 when she passed away. Mobile. I mean, she could, I mean, work circles around me. And that's a picture that I had in my mind that I would be like that. I would be like her and just be up, mobile, do ever what I wanted to. And then this happened. I think it's great that you're able to get around, Angie. You are one of the most resilient women I know. You haven't let those tumors keep you bedridden. I'm blessed to know you. Oh, thank you, Amy. I don't want to be in the bed. I don't want to be bedridden. I don't want to be a burden. I already don't like depending on someone else sometimes when I need something. And if I can do it to myself, and no matter how slow it is for me to do it, James will say, "Do you need some help?" And I'm like, "No, I don't need help. Thank you." I do it, but it takes me longer to do it than if he would just help me with it. But I feel like I just need to do it, you know? Oh, yes, I am. I am. I'm now 60. I was in the hospital at my birthday, so it was a cheap day. You're so funny. James turned 60 July the 17th, and he's going to work till he's 62, and that's 2 years from now. Y'all, I cannot believe it, but I've been on here 2 hours. I've got to go get things done. I've enjoyed being here with y'all today. I'm so glad that my neighbors came over, and Amy, I've enjoyed seeing you. I love you. I'm praying for you. Denise, I'm so glad you were here. Jen, Josie, Francine, GJ Threeple, thank you so much. Frank, Sharon, Leon, hope I didn't leave anybody out. I didn't want to. Who else came in? I love each and every one of you. Let's see if I can go back and make sure. Oh, Renee. Oh, I was so glad to see Renee. Y'all have just made my day. Made my day. I'm going to go and get my exercise done. And remember, guys, I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. I really do. I'm going to do my intro for my outro. Let me do it this way. Play. Oh, let's see. I like my intro, so I'm going to play it as I leave. Be looking for a video. I love y'all. Well, hey there. It's me, Angie. Come on in. It's time for our neighbor.
It's me